Dr. Feng Shan, a National History Day documentary created by Lainey Mills and Annie Ewan. Dr. Feng Shan took a stand during World War II against the Nazi regime by helping thousands of Jews escape the Holocaust. His brave actions helped save the lives of many Jews.
Dr. Feng Shan was born in 1901 in rural Yiyang, China. As a child, his family was poor and his father died when he was 7, but he made the most of his education and became a diplomat. During 1938 to 1940, Dr. Feng Shan, also known as the Chinese Schindler, saved perhaps tens of thousands of Jews from the Holocaust with just a stroke of his pen.
He was able to accomplish this feat because of the help of his assistant, Eric Goldstab. Without Goldstab, Dr. Ho wouldn't have been able to keep his mission covert. In this photo, you will see Goldstab, Dr. Ho, and another one of his co-workers working together to accomplish something incredible.
What would prompt a man from China to save Jews in Austria when others would not?
The Holocaust was the killing of millions of Jews and other people such as gypsies, homosexuals, communists, and people with mental and physical disabilities.
Adolf Hitler was the mastermind behind all this inhumanity. Not only was he a German politician, but he was also the leader of the Nazi Party and Chancellor of Germany.
Jews were treated unfairly and suffered from many attempts to destroy Judaism. Although no one is exactly sure why Dr. Ho chose to help these people, he must have had some empathy for them.
This picture shows one of the visas that Dr. Ho issued. When Jews desperately sought visas to escape from Nazi-occupied Austria, he issued thousands in defiance of his boss's orders. The visas that Ho gave out were only for Shanghai, which was an open port city without any immigration controls and occupied by the Japanese army at that time. As a result, anyone could enter without a visa.
So why exactly did Ho issue visas to a place that doesn't require one in the first place?
Not all of the holders of Ho's visa traveled to Shanghai. They were able to use the papers to get a transit visa and escape elsewhere, such as the United States, Palestine, and the Philippines.
Unfortunately for Dr. Ho, he never got to meet any of the people he rescued. Dr. Feng Shan continued to maintain an active diplomatic life in Vienna, but he had to be very careful. He knew that he had already jeopardized his career by defying his boss, so in May 1940, Ho, along with his wife and 11-year-old son, left Vienna. There was little more that he could do.
That he issued visas to did not know his name, did not know who he was. All they did was they stood in these long lines outside the consulate to obtain these visas.
On May 7, 1945, Germany officially surrendered to the Allies, bringing an end to the European conflict in World War II. In 1947, Ho began a 9-year term as ambassador to Egypt and 7 other Middle Eastern countries. Finally, in 1973, after 4 decades in the diplomatic service, Feng Shan retired to the United States in San Francisco.
Once he retired, he devoted himself to writing to his church and community. He was a founding member of the Chinese Lutheran Church in San Francisco and a trustee of the Yale China Association. He was a well-known and respected member of the Chinese community with a wide-ranging circle of friends.
Sadly, on September 28, 1997, Dr. Ho died at his home attended by his wife and daughter. He was 96 years old.
To this day, his spirit remains undiminished.
君子直心，不胜气小，而气量涵盖一事。